In this video, I'll be breaking down what they call the loop selling system. This is a system which continuously drives more and more sales to you by looking at sales more or less as a wheel rather than a straight line. Now, over the past 15 years, I've been in the world of sales. And because I was so much in this world of sales, I had the chance to not only sell to thousands of businesses, but over the last 4 years, also trained over 500 different companies of what happens inside sales and how to grow your sales. Now, as I was educating many of the companies and we're talking sales and growth, I noticed that there are only 4 fundamental things that people needed to work on in order to fix their sales problems once and for all. Thing number one was what they called the leads acquisition, meaning where are we going to get the leads from? A lead is someone who may be interested in your products. As an example, let's say I was selling to schools. It's in my interest to get headmasters' numbers. Let's say I was selling to hospitals. It's in my interest to get people that work in hospitals' numbers. So get as many leads, have some kind of structure in place, whether it's you running ads, whether it's you using AI, whether it's you sending your field stuff to the field, but have the structures in place that every month you're following up and quantifying to know how many people you're actually getting from that alone. Step number 2 is what they call the nurturing. Nurturing means how do you get people to trust you? I mean, the main reason as to why people buy from you is because they trust that you're going to be able to deliver their service. Let's say, for example, you're a contractor, you construct on people's behalf. You're not going to have go on TikTok and shout that I build and everyone stops what they're doing to come and give you their money. They need to trust you first. So what systems do you have in place to help these people trust you? What kinds of messages are you sending them? Are you dropping them any emails? Are you dropping them any WhatsApps with success stories and things like that? So it's important you have some kind of structure in place for that to work. And number 3, what conversion methods do you have in place? There are very many scenarios where you run ads and people come DM you, people even come into your shop, and but somehow no one is converting when they get into your shop. Sometimes the people that sit at the shop don't even know how to close sales. They don't know how to move money from someone's pockets into yours. So in the short run, you don't feel its impact. But if of every 10 people you're failing to close eight, over time it becomes a very big number. So it's important you educate your staff on how do we convert, what do we say, how do we manage customers in order to give us the best chance of success. And thing number 4, which is the most important, is how do we retain customers. Very many times when people get that sale, they're like, okay, it's done. This one, I'm done with them. They don't really have a methodology in place for how, what am I checking, when am I checking on this person next? What do I do? How often do I check on to see if the quality of the service is even still as good? So in a nutshell, those are the 4 areas that you need to work on in order to make sure that you have a system which continuously drives sales to you. Now, I coined a term and a methodology called the loop selling system, which is just focused on these 4 areas because, I mean, over time in Africa, these are the areas that people struggle with the most. So if you're looking for tools to help you do everything in this process, if you're looking for knowledge around this, I'm going to leave a link in the description. You can just go and visit that link and simply drop us a DM and we'll guide you on how to actually drive sustainable sales over and over to your business. That's all from me today, folks. Bye-bye.